Hello there. How are you today? Okay, today we're gonna learn a second conditional. And it is saying something untrue, something impossible. Possible is something can be happen. Impossible means opposite word, and something cannot be happen, right? So here, some example here. If condition, and then first we have condition, if and condition. Okay, we need condition first, and then after the condition we have result. Okay, a condition we use always, past tense, and the second condition we use past tense. Okay, past simple tense, past simple tense, and result we use would. Okay, remember here if condition we use past simple form, past simple tense, and next result we use would and base verb. Base verb. Here example. If I married Mary, okay? If I married Mary, okay? Married, Mary is a present simple tense, simple. And then married is a past tense. Something happened, okay? Happened. And if I married Mary, okay? If I married Mary, I would be happy, okay? That person, okay, that person did not marry with a Mary, okay? Did not marry with a Mary. This is kind of confusing. Mary, Mary, right? This is person's name. This is verb here. And I would be happy. So he did not marry with a Mary. So if he married with a Mary, he would be happy. Okay. Now he is feeling kind of sad, maybe, because he is regretful for that. Okay. Next example here. If Ram become rich. Okay. If Ram become rich. This is person's name, Ram. And become rich, she would marry him. Oh, she's a very bad girl here. Okay, she is girl, maybe girl. And Ram is a person. Probably Ram is a poor guy. Okay, poor guy. And then he doesn't have much money. So if Ram become rich, and she would marry him. She did not marry with Ram because Ram is poor. Okay? Next example. If it snowed yesterday, what would you do? Yesterday, it did not snow. There was no snow yesterday. So, if it snowed yesterday, what would you do? Okay, here, one pronunciation I want to teach you here. And then, would, we read this would. No L, right? Would. And then D sound here, D letter here. And then it end with D letter, end with D letter. And then U, and then this one start with Y letter, okay, U. And then we read this, would you? No, okay, would you? What would you do? This is no. This is kind of childish. And then you could say, what would you do? J sound, okay, J sound. So what would you do? Okay, if it snowed yesterday, what would you do? Next example. If I saw a ghost, I would shout. Shout. Okay? Ghost, okay? After someone dies, they will become maybe ghost. Okay? Ghost here. They are not living, okay? They are not living creature on earth. So if I saw a ghost, I would shout. Woo! Shouting. Okay, this is shout. All right. All right, let me explain it in Mongolia again. Okay, in Mongolia again. If condition, if гэдэг нөхцөл байдал байж байна. If condition гэдэг маань if гэдэг нөхцөл байдал. Past simple гэдэг маань өнгөрсөн, энгийн өнгөрсөн цаг байж байна, тийм ээ. За тэгэхээр if condition гэдэг маань if нөхцөл байдал байна. Тэгээд энийг болохоор энгийн өнгөрсөн цагаар илэрхийлдэг байх нэ. Condition буюу нөхцөл байдал. Result гэдэг маань ямар нэгэн байдлын үр дүнг илэрхийлж байна. Эхлээд бид нөхцөл байдал байсан, тийм ээ. Дараа нь нөхцөл байдлаас улбаалаад үр дүн гарч ирж байна энэ чинь. Result, тийм ээ. Тэрний нь болохоор would base verb буюу would гэдэг туслах үйл үгийг ашиглах нь. Дээрэс нь base verb буюу энгийн үйл үгийн энгийн хэлбэрийг ашиглах нэ. Okay. Now if I married Mary, хэрвээ би Maryтэй гэрэлсэн бол, okay? If I married Mary, хэрвээ би Maryтэй гэрэлсэн бол, за энэ маань болохоор нөхцөл байдал юм тийм ээ. Гэрэлсэн бол, тийм бол, ийм бол, тийм ээ. I would be happy. Би жаргалтай байх байсан, тийм ээ. Өнгөрсөн учраас байх байсан гэсэн утгаар илэрхийлж өгч байна. Okay, now I want you to translate this one. If Ram become rich, she would marry him. Okay, I want you to translate this one. What do you think? Okay. хэрвээ if гэдэг маань хэрвээ тийм үү? хэрвээ Ram buying rich become болох тийм ээ. хэрвээ Ram баян байсан бол тийм ээ. болох гэдэг утга боловч байсан бол гэж орчуулах нь тийм ээ. хэрвээ Ram баян байсан бол she would marry him. Тэр эмэгтэй түүнтэй гэдэг маань Ram-ийг хэлж байна тийм үү? Him түүнтэй гэрлэх байсан. За энэ нөхцөл байдлыг илэрхийлж байна тийм үү? Энэ нэгтгэн нөхцөл байдал нь болохоор баян байсан бол гэрлэх байсан гэсэн энэ санаа байна. Okay, now I want you to translate this following too. If it snowed yesterday, what would you do? If I saw a ghost, I would shout. Okay, here, this part finished. Okay, we're gonna move on different part now. Okay, now let's move on second part here, and where not was. Okay, all right. If I was you, no. Okay, this sounds complicated. It sounds not good. Here, if I were you, this is the grammar. Remember, okay? This is not. You gotta say if I was. No, never. Okay, you don't have to say that. So this is the rule. This is the grammar. So you gotta know that. If I were you, okay. If I were you, I were you, okay. Instead of you, I would change my job. All right. That person's job is very difficult, or probably it takes many hours, work overtime. So one person says, if I were you, okay, instead of you, if I were instead of you, and then I would change my job, okay? And that person sees that person and then thinking that, oh, it's very difficult work. I will never do that kind of job, okay? So giving some kind of advice here, advice. We use condition, if condition, okay, second condition, when we, okay, give advice to other people. So here, if I were you, I would change my job. Okay. Next example. If she were really happy in her job, okay, if she, okay, were really happy, okay, when that person, okay, girl or lady, woman, okay, do that, do that job, if she were, okay, really happy, and then she would be working much harder, okay, working much harder. Okay. She would, okay, we have would here, would, what would you do, would, right, I would, okay, this is same, she would, okay, this is the abbreviation of would, okay, she would be working much harder, she would be working much harder, right, this is the example. And here, if I was living in Brighton, I would go by train. Brighton is a city. Brighton is a city. And me, just example, me, if I was, okay, if I was living in Brighton, okay, if I was living in Brighton, and then Brighton is a city, okay, Brighton is a city, and now I am living in Mongolia, not in a Brighton. So Brighton people use train a lot, train a lot. So I says, if I was living in Brighton, I would go by train. Past continuous tense we have. If I was living. This is past continuous, okay? Past continuous. We can use continuous tense with the if condition. So here, if I was living in Brighton, I would go by train. And then here is one thing I want to teach you also. TR, right? Two letter we have. And then T, okay, T letter, R letter, okay. Okay, combination of this two letter, we pronounce that T, okay, T. So train, we don't say train, we say T, train, okay, by train. Understand? Okay. All right. I talked that earlier. We can use second conditional to talk about impossible situation. Impossible situation. Something not possible. Possible. Cannot be true. Can't be happen. Here, if I had $1 million, I would give a lot to charity. Here, I don't have any cent, okay? Even, any cent. So I says that here, oh, if I had $1 million, oh, that's huge money, I would give a lot to charity. Not all of the $1 million, not all, but lot of the $1 million, I will give it to charity. Okay, I would give a lot to charity. This is the second condition. All right, here another example. Another example here. If there were no more hungry people in this world, it would be much better place. Okay, this is nice example I have here. And it means there are many people, dying of hunger in the world, right? Is that true? Hunger. They are hungry and then they are dying, okay? And there are many people, hungry people in the world, in every country, I think. So this is what I think, okay? If there were no more hungry people in this world, no more hungry people, no one, it would be a much better place. Okay, this is all about, second condition. We learned that here, if condition, we use past simple, okay, condition, we use past simple, and then result, and then we use would, okay, base verb. Remember, I translated the sentences for you. Remember, if I had married Mary, I would be happy. Okay. If Ram become rich, she would marry him. Okay. That's two or your homework. All right. Okay. Thank you for watching today's lesson. That was grammar lesson. We learned if conditional too. Okay. Second conditional. And see you later.